Hey queens, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make your makeup last. This video is only focusing on the skin. If you have oily skin, if you have oily eyebrows, let's talk about oily eyebrows, then this video is definitely going to be for you. I can also do one about dry skin. I have had dry skin moments as well. If you want that type of video, just leave a comment down in the comment section that just says dry, and I'll do a video about how to make your dry skin stay hydrated all day with your makeup, or something on the lines of that. So yeah, without further ado, if you want to see how I make my makeup last all day, sis, then don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get into it. Alrighty queens, let's get into it. I'm back to using my computer as my monitor now, which I'm so happy about. First things first is, even though I have like oily skin, I still have to hydrate my skin. What I have learned is that when I do not put a moisturizer underneath my foundation, it seems like my skin is working harder, so I tend to get oily faster, and I don't like that. So since I started hydrating my skin, I have been seeing a big difference, as well as using an eye cream underneath my eyes. And the moisturizer I'm going to be using is the Ole Hendrickson moisturizer. It's called the Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. What I like about this is the fact that it is sheer. It doesn't feel heavy, and you know how some moisturizers all of a sudden your face is like oily? I don't get that. It just looks, it gives me like a healthy glow. And then for under eye, I'm going in with the Ole Hendrickson Banana Bright Eye Cream. It has a little bit of a tint to it. To me, it kind of cancels out dark circles. And then I'm just going to pretty much just place this all over and just rub it in. But I do feel like this really helps me with my makeup, because even though I want to be matte, ultimately I'm going to be matte. But it's pretty much what you do to your skin previously. That's why I'm really trying to get really hard into like my skincare regimen again, to like clear up any hyperpigmentation or anything that's happening with my skin. Let's talk about primers. One thing about primers is that they can make or break your makeup routine. Trust me, I have put on primers that I'm like, oh, this is long lasting, this is gonna work, and by noon my face looks like a slip and slide. Like, no, it's not cute. But this primer doesn't do that, and it's affordable. I love this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love it, I love it, I love it. I especially love it for my T-zones. I could put it all over my face if I want to, but my T-zones, I feel like that really helps me a lot. And I don't go on with my primer right after. I literally sit here, wait a couple of minutes, and then I go on. Okay, see, so it didn't really kill the shine, but it definitely decreases the appearance of the pores, if you know what I mean. Now time for foundation. Now picking a foundation is very personal, in my opinion. Some people, it's so crazy how like some people will consider some foundation to be too matte for them, and then other people will consider a foundation to be not matte enough. So it's very personal. For me, my favorite foundation is the Huda Beauty, and I'm in the shade Mocha 500, and let me tell you, this foundation smells nice. I love how it smells. It doesn't smell like paint, and you get a lot of coverage from this foundation. I like to take this on the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush and just pretty much buff this into the skin. And this foundation, like, look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's gonna oxidize and get darker, obviously, but it covers everything. It just covers. Okay, so I really do love the coverage of this foundation. Like, it's so nice. It's not sheer. I can't do sheer. It just doesn't work for me. I like full coverage. Like, it doesn't, like, you can't see anything. Nothing's like peeking through. So when I'm choosing my concealer, what I like to do is really make a decision on how heavy I really want my concealer to be. And for today's look, I want to use my Too Faced, why was I gonna say Too Faced Better Than Sex? I want to use my Too Faced Multi Sculpting Concealer in the shade Chestnut. This gives me enough coverage without making it so hard to blend. Okay, so, and what I like to do is let that concealer sit for a while so it can get a little bit tacky. And for cream contouring, which I haven't done this in a long time, I'm going to be taking my foundation stick, the ABH foundation stick in the shade Cool Earth. I feel like this is a little bit dark for me, but as long as I just blend it out and don't go in with a heavy hand. Okay, so to blend this out, I am going in with my favorite sponge. It is the e.l.f. sponge. I kid you not. This sponge is $3, but this is the most affordable sponge out there. What I do like, and I realized this after I purchased a beauty blender. The beauty blender is harder to clean than this sponge. Like this sponge, I use a clean one every day. Like, that's how quick it's easy for me to clean. I just literally put a dab of soap and it's so clean so fast. Okay, so I love how that is blended out. It does really give it like a seamless blend. I love the fact that this sponge doesn't soak up all the product, it just blends it out. Because sometimes some sponges soak up the product, make the product move, and then you start to feel like you got like missing patches of makeup. And this concealer and this sponge and this foundation, this is just like the perfect combination for me. Okay, so now that I have that all blended out, I pretty much I'm taking my sponge and just going back over the places that my concealer was, just in case this like starts to overlap. I don't want like huge marks of demarcation. I want them to be blended out together so my face can look seamless. Okay, so my favorite part, powder. I love setting powders. One of my favorite setting powders lately has been the ABH setting powder. It is very nice. What I like is the fact that you can get a really nice smooth finish. It doesn't leave like a crazy shadow, no white casts. They have, in my opinion, they have enough shades for a lot of people. And I have the shade Banana. And pretty much what I like to do is work off the back of my hand. I dip the sponge in and I tap off the rest of that powder on my hand. It's not going to go to waste. And I start with underneath my eyes and I just pat it in. Okay, so this side compared to this side, like this side still looks all shiny and stuff. And then I take the rest of the product off the back of my hand and set the rest of the areas I put concealer in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is set the perimeter of the face, and let's talk about bronzer. So for me, I prefer a bronzer that has a I prefer a bronzer that has a little bit of a sheen to it. I just wanted to have a little bit of a shine to it because, like, I don't know, matte bronzers, they're okay for me, but I have to have a little bit of a shine. So I'm going to take my Fenty bronzer and I am going to dip a little bit of this Dripping Gold Sosu. I think that's the brand, Sosu. It's called the Endless Summer Eliminating Bronzing Powder. So I'm going to dip a little bit of my brush in here and just see how that goes. Okay, now time to set the rest of the face. So I put my bronzer on and everything else. Now what I like to do is go in with a powder that's kind of the same color as my skin tone. But I put it everywhere. I mean, it makes everything look smooth and all seamlessly blended out. Okay, so now time for brows. I don't know if anybody else has oily brows, but that's a thing. I have oily brows. It's best for me to set my brows before I actually start to do them. So first things first, I'm going to go in with this Laura Mercier translucent powder. I don't know anybody else who does this. I just started doing this because one day I was like, man, my eyebrows look real shiny and I don't want them to look. And it's not the product, because I've been using ABH brow products for a long time. It's just my brows. So I like to take the powder and just brush it on top of my brow. And it doesn't matter. It's translucent. It'll dust off. But I love doing this trick before I actually get into doing my brows because it kills the shine. Anytime I don't do this, I just don't like how my brows look. I just literally will be like, I don't like them. Trying to start over. Now that I have my brows on, like I said, this video is just focusing solely on the skin. I'm going to go do my eyes and I'll be right back so we can finish the rest of it. Okay, so I have my eyes done. Now let's finish out the rest of the face. So first thing I'm going to do is spray my face with this Morphe spray. This spray, I kid you not, hands down, is one of the best sprays when it comes to melting powders into the face. To me, not setting the makeup, but melting the powders into the face. Okay, and for highlighter, I'm going to be going in with the Jaclyn Hill highlighter in the shade Megawatt. And I love this highlighter. I don't care how bright it is. I just love it. It's really nice for my skin tone. You only need a little bit. That's how much power this highlighter punches. For lip, what I want to do is something simple. So I'm just going to line my lips with this dark brown pencil with a very nude shade like this Slow Down lip color from ColourPop. 3 drops is all you need. And now time to go on top of that with some with some lip gloss. I'm using the Milani Gold Dust lip gloss. I really do like how the skin turned out. I'm going to spray my face one more time, and then after that I will go in with a actual setting spray, but I don't have any setting spray right now, and I didn't think about that before I started filming this video. So I would normally go in with a setting spray like an Urban Decay setting spray, more so gearing towards mattifying the skin, because this is going to set the powder. It definitely soaks in the powder for me, but as far as the longevity of the makeup, it's all about the steps. It definitely is. And I did use a lot of powder today, but my skin doesn't look like it. But the powders are what helps to create that longevity when it comes to the makeup. The primer, the powders, the technique, as well as this helps to soak the powders in to make your skin look like skin, but still last all day. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe. And time for the giveaway. So the person who won this giveaway name will be popped up right here. If they do want to be mentioned, I would just pop it up on the screen. If you did not win, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. It'll be more giveaways. There is another giveaway right around the corner, actually, coming really soon. So don't fret about it. Congratulations to the person who did win. Please send me DM me some bomb pictures of the looks you create. Yeah, I really do like giving back. I really do like when people win like giveaways. I don't know why I do. I'm just like, that's awesome when I see people win something, or I see them get something. So or when I see them get something. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Congratulations again. I want to thank everybody who participated in the giveaway, as well as anybody who just recently subscribed to my channel. If I clicked on your name and you had a channel, I tried to subscribe to you as well, just to show my support and my gratitude. And if I missed your channel, don't worry, I'm going back to click on every last one of the comments just to see if you do makeup, if you're practicing makeup. I just want to make sure I show my support. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in Friday's video, and please believe you want to be there because it's a good one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Bye guys.